We start things off from Eyewitness News 7, ABC. LA Councilmember wants to allow non-citizens to vote in city elections. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it. A Los Angeles City Council member is pushing to explore whether non-citizens should be allowed to vote in future city election. A proposal still in its earliest stages, but already drawing sharp criticism. You don't say. Councilmember Hugo Soto-Martinez said he hopes his motion will make it into the November ballot, claiming it could eventually open the door for non-citizen residents to participate in local elections. Federal laws ban non-citizens from voting in national races, but several U.S. cities, including some in California and the District of Columbia, allow limited forms of non-citizen voting. 18 states, however, have enacted outright bans. And I think they've tried this in San Francisco and in New York, and it did not work at all. It didn't even make it past the proposal bench, which is what Hugo Soto-Martinez is doing here. So let's take a quick listen, and of course you'll hear the typical justification for this, but we'll go ahead and give it a listen here on the BuzWeaver channel.
Proposal to allow non-citizens to vote in local elections. The idea is being pitched by an LA City Councilman.
Eyewitness News reporter Rob Hayes spoke to that council member and people who oppose the plan. Rob.
Yeah, Hugo Soto-Martinez is hoping the upcoming November election could bring LA closer to letting non-citizens vote. It would only be in LA City elections, and he says it would most likely be years down the road if the council moves it forward. But the mere mention of it is drawing strong criticism. As the Trump administration rages about an unproven wave of illegal voters, one LA City Council member is hoping to make more potential voters legal.
Good morning, everyone. Buenos dias.
District 13 Councilman Hugo Soto-Martinez wants non-citizen residents of Los Angeles to be able to vote in citywide elections.
We have folks living in this country who've been here 20 years. They've started a family. They pay their taxes. Many of them are homeowners, but they don't have a say over the policies that affect their children and their families on any given day. I know other cities have done it for local elections, but I want to see where the appetite is for this council.
Don't you find that fascinating? People that have lived here for all these years with homes and residents and so forth, and now they're just supposed to ensconce themselves here in the United States. Now, I don't have any objections to people who are hardworking, want to be citizens, and go through the process. My mother is a resident. She is not a citizen. And many of my family members that have become citizens have waited over 20 years to become citizens here in the United States. So this isn't anything particularly new to anyone. And, of course, here we have it across X here from In Wokeness. Hugo is his name, not Hugo. It's Hugo. Even if you pronounce it in the Spanish, it's still Hugo. Well, I mean, I'm emphasizing it more in the English, but is it not fascinating? Now, of course, here in Puerto Rico, for example, they can vote in our primaries, but they can't vote in the general. So this would still be limited to city government type stuff. But, of course, this would open the doors for others. Now, of course, it's been shot down in others because it's very simple. Non-citizens are not citizens. The right to vote is for a citizen. It's very simple. But even so, in the language itself, the left and the Democrats never identify individuals as illegal aliens. Now, this doesn't identify them as human beings, right? The description is a detail of their status in our country. It is not some personal attack against them. They are illegal aliens in our country based on our laws, not as human beings. But that's what they try to do it because they try to personalize it. But I found it fascinating that I wanted to share this with you because how many times, as they said, even in this news article, that even Trump has talked about the fact that there are discrepancies in it. We've seen many discrepancies across voting, but this is just that gentle frog in the pot boiling, cliche that is happening, that we're seeing unfolding. It's just a matter of time. I mean, look at the border, how open and porous it was, and all the people that were coming in. Of course, there was a reason for it. It was for Democrats to relocate these individuals for seats and, of course, electoral votes. It's not a mystery. And I looked it up here on Ground News, of course, and it's being covered across the board pretty much, center and right, not so much the left. But, of course, they give it different titles as well. But I just wanted to give you the quick Ground News aggregate outline. But nonetheless, guys, there you have it. If you're from California, you let me know what your thoughts are on this one. This is L.A., so the city of Los Angeles that is proposing this. But you guys, let me know down in the comment if you live in the California area or your local cities planning on doing this as well, and let me know. I want to thank all you guys across New Tech, that's BitChute, Rumble, and Odyssey for your guys' continued support. And, of course, everyone here on YouTube for your guys' continued support. Appearing on the screen, that's going to be the channel icon. You guys can click on that to subscribe, as well as to select notification. That way you know when there's content here on the channel. And I'll see all you guys in the next video.